Okay, now, baby, I seem to think of only you. I can't wait for the day when we can be together. I can't let you walk away. You see, you and me were meant to be, oh baby. Can't you see what you do to me? I want it to be. You were made for me, oh baby. Can't you see what you do to me? I only meant to be. You were made for me. Every time I see you, I get this feeling. Oh yeah, telling me I'm the one. Oh, what a feeling. Hey, let's go. I can't wait for the day when we can be together. I can't let you walk away. Don't you see, you and me will be to be, oh baby. There's nothing left for me to see. I can see what you do to me. How I'm meant to be. You were made for me, baby. Can't you see what you do to me? How I'm meant to be. You were made for me. Away. Oh, I wanna be in love together. Oh, baby, you and me. Ah, ah. Can't you see what you do to me? How I'm meant to be. You were made for me. Oh, baby, can't you see what you do to me? I am meant to be. You were made for me. Can't you see what you do to me? I am meant to be. You were made for me. Oh, baby, can't you see what you do to me? I am meant to be. You were made for me. Can't you see what you do to me? I am meant to be. Hey. How is everybody doing on tonight? Forgive me for coming in a little late. I said I was going to do this treat, and I followed through, didn't I? First, ooh, Creator, thank you for another day, another night. I thank you because I know that you do not owe me or any one of us our next breath, but we do owe you. And I just thank you for watching over, covering, and I pray that this falls on fertile ground Give me what to say, how to say it. And hopefully it doesn't go in vain. Thank you. Now, whew, Lord, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough, and I know I am looking a little rough. My makeup's kind of wild. It's not where I want it to be. But that's okay, because it's really not even about, superficial things. So it's been requested for some more videos to come in, and I really was so down, y'all. I mean, I just didn't have, I don't even know what the word was, to pull up what I really wanted, to talk about. But I'm going to go ahead and it's just been on my mind to bring one thing to the forefront. And I think I'm going to fall back on debunking polygamy. That's what I'm going to go there with today, because again, it's been such a hot topic. And I think that a lot of, I'm going to go ahead and say it, a lot of you kings, you really, it's like, you talk about it like it's really easy, like it's really something to just do. And I believe over here in America, and just in my opinion, I don't believe you guys understand the what it all comes with. I think you have no idea what it all comes with. I'm gonna go ahead and weigh in, because I'm not gonna just hit with polygamy. I'm first gonna go there with relationships, because it seems like I'm gonna piggyback off relationships, because first, I don't understand. It's almost like you're desiring more than what you can already handle. Some of you cannot even handle the emotions of one woman. I mean, let's just go ahead and admit, when one gets on your nerves, and I'm talking about you men. I'm not a man, but I've been around enough to kind of watch and notice similarities in some of your actions, your behavior, and then we can go there about love. Love is always expressed and talked about, but we all know it's an action word. And when you really can handle a woman's true emotions, I'm talking about without running, when you can face it head on, you could deal with that. You could take care of her financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all of them things. When you're able to handle one, maybe we could talk about handling two. Now, we talking about polygamy, okay? Because anybody can act like they're living a polygamous life in a physical form, but in the financial form, I mean, it's so deep. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and speak from my take of it. And there's going to be a whole lot of people saying this is another controversy subject. Some are going to agree. A lot are going to disagree. But I'm going to let you be challenged by what is spoken on tonight. Now, okay, so we're talking about polygamy. We're talking about relationships. I don't understand straight up how y'all want more than one woman if you can't handle even one. I understand if you just want more than one because when one get on your nerves, you want to go get up, run and escape and get up under another one. And let's just be honest. That's a child. That's just a childish nature in running from your problems, instead of manning up facing them head on like a grown adult would do, and working with it as a partnership. Because when it's a partnership, you're supposed to be my partner. You're not supposed to be someone I got to train, babysit, feed you your bottle, and show you how to do your role or play your part. I shouldn't have to do that. And it's the opposite, same way the other way around. You shouldn't have to teach some grown woman how to stay in her lane and how to act like an adult instead of going around making both of y'all look like fools, whether in public, private, wherever. Without communication, you have nothing, okay? If you already got something built somewhere, another commitment somewhere, then it's time for you to grow up if you talking about having polygamy somewhere else. You don't, you just, let's just admit you're not eligible. You're not qualified for that. So why do people step over lanes trying to build, act like they're building over here, but then you over here with this other thing going on, and everything is just twisted because you have lies, you have deception, you have secrets, you have the wrong motives. That is not polygamy. That is what you call childish failure, because it's failure in the relationship when there's no success. So whether you're cheating or she's cheating, it's going to be a failed relationship, a failed marriage, because it's no success. And where there's no success, there's no growth. Where there's no growth, there's no harmony. There's nothing. It's just in the air. Now, where I feel that debunking this polygamy issue is, how do you men, okay, there was a time I admit that I agreed with it. In fact, I got a video out. And in some terms, I'm going to go ahead and go there. I believe, in some terms, I believe it's okay when that man, that king, is eligible for that position. Now, have I seen it around in my time of life? Not really. I'm going to be honest. I see men that are eligible for that position, meaning if you're a man of means, if you're very wealthy, if you can take care of these families. I don't want to hear anything about no building together, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when you have hit a certain age, let's just say you passed 30, going into 40, how many more years do we supposed to be building this thing together if we wind up building that all through 50, and then by the time we're done, we only got like 15 years to enjoy what we've been building? I'm sorry. You should have already been established in them younger years, even into the mid years of these through the 30s. But by 40, I'm sorry. And I don't mean to be no offense. I just believe that you have if you're talking polygamy now, you talk about your own empire and kingdom, ain't no time to be working on it, because tomorrow and the next week ain't promised. So you mean to tell me you're going to have these 3 women along with you building together? What do they exactly do they need you for? And I'm going to go there and go there. Go ahead and go there. You're probably saying, well, what do I need them for? Boo. Sex is the number one thing that you men know that you need. Okay? You do. And I'm just, well, if it was not true, you wouldn't be cheating on who you're with now. You wouldn't have the eyes, because we all know that eyes, y'all see. You kind of eat with your eyes, like how food is in front of you. You may want a burrito, you may want chicken, you may want a steak, but you don't want it every single day. So every now and then you're going to desire a different meal. So we know that that's how it is in your nature. So since we know that you are visual creatures and you're looking at what you want all the time, something different, you're going to pay for what it is that you want if you can afford it. So let's not go there. So to answer that question, what does she have to bring to the table besides sex? And I'm going to say it again. How about her? Let's delete the sex and let her bring everything to offer you except sex, and you should be happy. Think about that. Now, if that don't get, I mean, let's take it away from the sex for a minute. Let's take it away back to the building. Why should she have to help you when she is the prize? What makes you guys feel that you are the prize? We're talking about polygamy, so stay over here. Now, I'm not that lady to ever degree in this polyandry stuff, even though more and more people are doing it. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. As a matter of fact, somebody came on my page the other day when I was going through something serious. And normally I do not let any of my private world come out. But because I was going through a dark place so bad, and I felt like it was just, I couldn't come up to breathe anywhere, so I called on support, and I wanted to thank all of y'all that was there, that really stimulated my spirit because I needed it. I'm thanking you. Thank you. Gracias. Whatever else you want. Thank you, because I needed that at that time. But what I want to get back and say is that this. Now, we got different kind of queens. Let's get this understood. We have different levels of queens, baby, just like there's different levels of kings. They got some kings up there that can handle. They're not intimidated. There are very few out here left. A lot of them's dead. Maybe some of them locked up. I don't know where they're. A lot of them are taken already married. But let me tell, and I know that to be fact, because I hear what come out of their mouths that could tell. There's very few kings that can handle a woman just where she is at. They're not intimidated. They don't feel they got to catch up, grow up here and grow up there. And they don't just run away. You know what they do? They take charge. They take a charge. And this is not to put any man down. I'm just being real. When I'm talking different levels of men, there's certain men that maybe can't handle immature women. And they, and then you got some that is at that level of immaturity that can handle them, that are just at the level of where they're at, immature. And they can't go up any higher. All they can do is flow lower, low vibration. So they can't handle a woman that's vibrated higher than them. It makes them feel less adequate. So immediately what they may do is go and search and find them that are at that lower level vibrating where they vibrate. Now, where I'm going at with the other kings, let me say this too. What makes some of y'all think that just the same with the queens? Okay, like I told the guy that came on my page, there are certain kind of, I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Shaka Zulu, but remember when Shaka had all that he wanted, he conquered all them kingdoms and whatever. He had queens that I wouldn't call them thirsty, but back in them times they were concubines, okay? So he might have had several of them under him. Okay, well, we live in a different time now where there are kings that desire in their mind that same type of, I wouldn't say philosophy, but that same type of life that can, but here's where the wrong thing is. You could take it back to ancient Egypt, baby. I'm talking about now. Y'all try to say Cleopatra wasn't black, wasn't white. I don't care what she was. I know that she ruled, baby. And I knew that she can have things done at the snap of her fingers. And she was a queen. So much of a queen where there was more queens named up under her after her. She was at the top. So when I'm talking in that lane, in some women's retro respect, I need you to come up higher with me. Now, while y'all sitting up here talking about a man is not going to always desire just one, that may be true. But we live in a time where it's 2000 and almost 19. And a woman ain't always desiring just one. No, she don't want more than one penetrating her body. But if you can't step up to that plate and she got one that'll do all of this and some more, in other words, let's just go ahead and technically speak it, he may be a little bit more freakier and turn her on a lot more. Where if this one is over here acting like she got to kiss your behind and you can't even please her, well, off with your head. What about the queens that said, off with your head, remove his head? Next. Yes, we had them kind of queens too. So in that sense, you got to miss me with the polygamy. Because if you ain't got your game up in every status, baby, from the finances to the loving to everything you want to the fatherhood on down, polygamy, in my opinion, ain't for you. And no, it ain't all about sex, okay? But you should already have your stuff together if you want to talk about it, having more than one woman. That way she will shut up. That way she ain't gonna trip. She wouldn't have nothing to say. If you could provide for her, do all of them things, you can bring in as many as you want. As many as you can take care of. If you can do that. But when all you're doing is just attaching one problem onto the next problem, onto the next problem, that ain't no polygamy, baby. So y'all must get that out your thoughts. Because really, you just pimping your own imagination. And I just thought I'd make that clear. And y'all can say what you want to say. I don't care. A lot of y'all I got a whole lot of critics on here. Some want to call me raccoon eyes. They don't know what I've been through, though. If you knew what I've been through to get all of this, this is what you call work I put in. Struggling from what I put in these communities, baby. And I'm glad I wear my war wounds. I'm glad. And guess what? They certainly don't stop me from getting DICK if I wanted that. Sorry, got to be technical. But folks just act crazy the way they come at you. I'm dealing with all kinds of levels of devils. And it's been wild out here. I'm going to go ahead and just continue to tonight the topic is about debunking polygamy, because I really, really feel like time is over. Life is too short for trying to build together. You need to either already have your stuff established or get out the way. Now, they're going to have some pick-me chicks, the ones that are begging, thirsty, ready to help you build. And when you climb on that ladder on her back, look over to Miss Bathsheba or Nefertiti, that's the one you really going to want. So, ladies, if you ain't careful, you better watch out for that. These brothers that be, talking that talk about what you got to really be careful and protect yourself. You are the prize. You are the one that should be valued. And if you're not treated like that, guess what? Off with the old, on with the new. And sometimes I have to continue to even remind myself of that. Because you could be so blinded by love that you just can't see straight. But we also got to wake up and realize we did all of the love stuff. Now it's really about survival. So I just wanted to encourage people. Love who you want to love, but at the same time, you got to think about survival too. Now, if you a woman established, good for you. You can, do what you got to do. If you a brother that's established, do what you got to do. In fact, I'll toot your horn for you. But I wanted to really make that clear again about these relationships, because people got it twisted out here. They really, really got it twisted. Again, if you cannot be there for her, you don't even understand a thing. You can't even face her head on. Can't pick up a phone and call her, but you're very partial. You showing favoritism as far as who you can deal with. No, baby. You got to learn how to juggle right. If you're going to, like you juggle balls, this is called juggling. That means when one is not right, the other, you need to check on the other one and the other one. Because you can think you all good over here, but you got these two, you better go get over there and see about it. Otherwise, you're going to be deleted too. And if you think you can make it without that one and just with them, then good for you. But just believe somebody else going to be by to scoop that up. And once they get it, you ain't going to get it back. Because women are not, another thing that y'all don't get. You play these games with women, and then when someone already got her, then here you come wanting to be forgiven. It's too late. Her body and everything then got used to that spirit now. And I do believe in sexual, I believe in all of that kind of stuff. We do not want more than one man penetrating us. So if y'all keep taking us, putting us in them positions where we're finally done, and you knew we had other options, but we had one foot out and one foot in, begging you to listen, not begging you for you, but begging you to heed the warning. Because once we're gone, baby, we're gone. Ain't no looking back. Ain't no point or no return. It's really like over. And that's when you over here depressed and bawling out and hiding out somewhere in your little, why do you even want to take it there? When simple communication can end all that. I don't understand any of that. And then you want to come back to her when someone else has her. Why? I mean, are we really like, you act like you want the fake Rolex instead of the real Rolex. What's wrong with you? I don't get it. I don't get it. But, it is what it is. And, if y'all don't start taking the heed and warning and really knowing what you're doing out here, it's going to be a hurt world. And it ain't going to be just the women hurting. Y'all going to be the ones out here messed up because you let a good thing go. Someone that loved you. You didn't have to give her anything. All you had to do was just a little bit of time. A little bit of communication would have went a far way. Now, I got to cut this video short. I will be coming back for more. And I'm sorry I couldn't stay and talk long, but I just wanted to debunk this situation with this polygamy because, again, you guys are feeling like you are entitled to this life of polygamy when you don't even know the parts of a woman. You know nothing about her. You know nothing how to make her happy, keep her satisfied, but then you want more than one to come on? You got to make that one happy first. Then you can talk about bringing on more than one. I mean, really. And then if you ain't even sexually satisfying her, oh, we really got a problem. I'm just saying, we got a problem. Stay tuned. maybe I can go back into this and, go ahead, leave a comment. No arguing, no fussing, just simple dialogue is welcome. May God continue to bless you. Arrivederci. Bye.